Okay, in this short video I'm going to show you how mass is always conserved in chemical reactions. Now, as we've seen from all the balanced equations we've been doing, the balanced symbol equations, atoms in a chemical reaction do not get used up or they do not get created. The key to chemistry is understanding that atoms just rearrange themselves. So the numbers of atoms of each element at the start is always the same at the end. They just rearrange themselves to form new compounds. Now, in this chemical reaction, we've got the basically, I'm going to mix together two solutions: lead nitrate, potassium iodide. Now, they're the two reactants in this case. Now, all that happens here is the lead and the potassium swap places. So we end up with the products of lead iodide and potassium nitrate. Okay, so that's going to help us when we come to do our word equation and our balanced symbol equation in a minute. But the point of the video, I want to show you that mass is conserved. No atoms get destroyed, no new atoms get created. So I'm going to do the reaction. Right, I've got two beakers on a top pan balance. Now let's set that to 0, because we're only interested in the mass of the reactants and the mass of the products. So, into 1, the potassium iodide. Let's put a bit of potassium iodide. That will do. Into 2, let's put a bit of lead nitrate. Okay. Now, as you can see, those two solutions are colourless. We've got two colourless solutions, two colourless aqueous solutions. Now, the total mass of the reactants is 37.58 grams. Right, if we mix them together, okay, if we mix them together, we should see an obvious chemical reaction take place. Okay, an obvious chemical reaction take place where we have a precipitate, a nice bright yellow precipitate. Now, that nice bright yellow precipitate is the insoluble lead iodide. So that's what's coming out of the solution, lead iodide. Okay, the other product is potassium nitrate, but that is soluble, so that just stays dissolved in the solution. So there we have it. But the important bit is the mass of the reactants is 37.58 grams. Okay. So remember what the mass of the product, the reactants was, and then compare that to the mass of the products. Okay, should be the same. Thank you. Was it 37.5?